Your human heart comes with a built-in beat limit. Many of us believe we can endlessly strengthen this tireless muscle, pushing it further, making it stronger forever. But the astounding truth is that your heart, this incredible biological machine, arrives with a secret countdown. It's not an infinite energy source, it's a precisely engineered system with a finite operational lifespan, governed by an intricate biological clock ticking deep within its cells. Today, you're going to peer into the incredible biological mechanism behind your heart's finite beat count. You will discover why simply intense exercise doesn't grant your heart an endless supply of thumps, but instead influences how its precious electrical energy is managed and preserved. This isn't a story of weakness, but one of profound biological design, and understanding it will forever change how you perceive your heart and the rhythm of your own life. Imagine for a moment your heart isn't just a pump, but a city, bustling with billions of specialized workers, your heart cells, or cardiomyocytes. These cells are designed for extraordinary endurance, contracting tirelessly from before you're born until your very last breath. But like any city, its infrastructure, its workers, and its systems experience wear and tear. What happens when these crucial cells reach their operational ceiling? Well, a significant part of this incredible biological clock lies in a process called cellular senescence. It's where cells stop dividing, as some do, or they lose their core functionality, becoming like retired workers who, instead of gracefully exiting the factory floor, start secreting inflammatory signals, actively disrupting the work of younger, healthier cells around them. They're no longer contributing to the work, and in fact, they're hindering it. This isn't about some arbitrary number of contractions, it's about the cumulative impact of each beat, each stress, each moment of your life on the microscopic integrity of these cells. Think of it like an incredibly sophisticated, high-performance sports car. Each time the engine revs, each mile it drives, it experiences microscopic stresses. Over time, components wear down, seals begin to degrade, and electrical connections become less efficient. Your heart isn't regenerating brand new high-performance parts indefinitely. Instead, the cells that form its critical structure and electrical pathways, especially the fibroblasts that lay down its structural scaffolding, eventually reach a point where they can no longer divide or repair themselves effectively. They enter this senescent state. And here's the kicker: these senescent cells, rather than just being inert, actively contribute to the stiffening and remodeling of heart tissue, a process called fibrosis. It's like rust building up in the car's engine, making it less efficient, less powerful, and more prone to failure. This profound concept was first explored by scientists like Leonard Hayflick and Paul Moorhead back in 1961, revealing that even human cells in a petri dish have a finite number of divisions before they cease to replicate, entering this state of senescence. While heart muscle cells themselves don't typically divide after early development, the supporting cells of the heart absolutely do, and all cells, including the non-dividing cardiomyocytes, accumulate damage that pushes them towards a senescent-like state of dysfunction. Their machinery begins to sputter. It's not about running out of beats, it's about the biological machinery becoming less able to handle each one. Now, what does this deep biological insight mean for you, for how you live, for your daily choices? Many of us have been taught to push our hearts, to train them into an invincible state, believing that more vigorous activity directly translates to a stronger, endlessly resilient organ. We think, I'm running a marathon, so my heart is getting stronger and stronger, indefinitely. But here's the mind-bending reframe. Intense exercise doesn't somehow reset your heart's beat counter or grant it infinite contractions. Instead, it's a masterclass in efficient energy management for an organ with inherent limits. Before this understanding, you might have viewed your heart like a battery that simply gets bigger the more you charge it. After grasping cellular senescence and its impact, you now see your heart more like a meticulously crafted, incredibly powerful clockwork mechanism. Each beat consumes a tiny fraction of its overall, finite operational lifespan, not by simply ticking down a number, but by generating metabolic byproducts, microscopic wear, and cellular stress. Intense, smart exercise, rather than providing an unlimited power-up, teaches your heart's existing cells to be remarkably more efficient. It enhances blood flow, improves mitochondrial function within each cardiomyocyte, and boosts the cellular cleanup crews, reducing oxidative stress and inflammation that accelerates senescence. A pivotal study by Licata and Levy in 2002 extensively documented the age-associated changes in the cardiovascular system, highlighting how a lifetime of influences, including cellular processes, directly impacts cardiac function. They showed how the heart's elastic properties change, its electrical conduction slows, and its ability to respond to stress diminishes with age, all intertwined with cumulative cellular wear. So, when you engage in cardiovascular exercise, you're not just making your heart muscle stronger in the brute force sense, you're teaching its cells to perform their monumental task with less waste, more precision, and incredible metabolic efficiency, effectively extending the quality of those precious beats over time. You are optimizing its existing, finite resources, not creating new ones. So, how can you practically work with this incredible biological truth rather than against it? What can you do today to honor your heart's inherent design and manage its precious electrical energy? Here are 3 powerful, science-backed strategies you can implement right now. First, consider targeted nutrient support for cellular energy and waste removal. Your heart, being the most metabolically active organ, relies heavily on its cellular powerhouses, the mitochondria. Specific nutrients can bolster their function and combat oxidative stress, a major accelerator of cellular senescence. Think about including foods rich in coenzyme Q10 or CoQ10, like fatty fish, organ meats, or even certain nuts and seeds. CoQ10 is vital for electron transport in mitochondria, essentially helping your cells generate energy more cleanly and efficiently. Another potent compound is resveratrol, found in grapes or berries, which activates sirtuins, proteins known for their role in cellular repair and longevity pathways. By providing these cellular building blocks, you're not adding beats, you're enhancing the quality and resilience of the beats your heart already has. Second, embrace strategic exercise periodization. This means balancing periods of high-intensity activity with crucial recovery and lower-intensity movement. Instead of always pushing to your absolute limit, incorporate varied workouts. High-intensity interval training, or HIIT, can be excellent for stimulating cellular repair mechanisms and improving cardiovascular efficiency, but constant, unrelenting high-intensity stress without adequate recovery can actually increase oxidative stress, pushing cells towards that senescent state faster. Balance those vigorous sessions with steady-state cardio, like brisk walking and strength training. This multifaceted approach signals to your cells that they need to be robust and efficient, but also gives them the vital time and resources to repair and regenerate. It's about smart training, not just hard training. Are you listening to your body's subtle cues for recovery? And third, cultivate mindful stress management. Chronic psychological stress, the kind that grinds you down day after day, has a profound biological impact. It triggers a cascade of hormonal responses, including sustained elevated cortisol, which directly contributes to systemic inflammation and oxidative stress. This, in turn, accelerates cellular aging and telomere shortening, the protective caps on your DNA that get shorter with each cell division or stress event, pushing cells towards senescence. Simple, consistent practices like daily meditation, deep diaphragmatic breathing exercises, spending time in nature, or engaging in hobbies you truly love can dramatically lower your baseline stress response. This isn't just about feeling better mentally, it's about directly reducing the biological burden on your heart cells, allowing them to function optimally for longer. Each moment of calm is a tiny deposit in your heart's resilience bank. You will never look at your heart or how you live the same way again. The profound realization isn't that your heart is fragile, but that it is an exquisite, finite instrument, deserving of reverence and intelligent care. You now understand that you're not just trying to make it stronger in a general sense, but you're actively engaging with its intrinsic biological clock, managing its electrical energy, and preserving the vitality of its cellular architecture. This shift from an endlessly upgradable engine to a finely tuned, finite marvel means you're empowered to make choices that truly align with its design. You're not just living, You're orchestrating the rhythm of your own astonishing, intricate, beating life. The truth about your heart's secret countdown is not a limitation to fear, but a fundamental blueprint for living intelligently, harmoniously, and with profound respect for the incredible biological engineering within you. Continue this journey of discovery with us. There is so much more hidden engineering inside your own body, waiting to be revealed, waiting to astound you.